Hello, guys. Welcome to yet another fantastic weekend parlay on the Premier League. And today we're going to give you a quick recap, quick see through of the game week 2028 parlay. And kama kawaida, kama kawa parlay fantasy football KE is the place to be for all your matters football, FPL, and anything about the good old sports that you really love. Football, yeah, the best, the best, the best sport in the world, basically, the most popular sport in the world. Yeah. So, without much further ado, when the parlay go straight away into game week 28. Game week 28 will be featuring Manchester United parlay versus Everton. Ali kickoff. I'll give you the correct scoreline. So, Ali kickoff, Manchester United versus Everton. This one is probably going to be a 2-1 win for Manchester United. Yeah, they'll struggle a little bit, but being at home and especially after losing their last game, this definitely they just want to get back into it. So Manchester United there, 2-1 win. Bournemouth versus Sheffield. This one is going to be a goal fest. Yeah, goal fest proper. Probably 4-0, 5-0 kuendelea huko. Bournemouth, they are in good form. Sheffield United were in the worst of their forms by the way. They're conceding. They've just conceded 6 against Arsenal. I mean, you can't even fake it anymore. So Bournemouth versus Sheffield, I'll go with a 5-0 or a 4-0 on the list. Yeah. Palevo Crystal Palace versus Luton. This one is going to be pretty tight. Yeah, Luton are good. Luton are scoring goals, and even there's rumored to be Adebayo. Adebayo, only striker, is rumored to be back. So Palace, they've recently seemed like they've been finding some form. Lakini you still know Palace. You cannot really predict. And then again, they've not been scoring a lot of goals. Yeah, and they are also conceding. So this one is probably going to be a draw, a 1-1 draw or a 2-2 draw. Yeah, probably 2-2, given that both sides Luton are scoring and Palace will have to match them. They will want to match them. More than definitely they will want to match them. Then we have Wolves versus Fulham. By the way, Sheffield, Crystal Palace, Wolves, they're all playing at 6 o'clock. Aka pale hivyo saa tisa masaa za Uingereza. So this is how it's going to be. Just a little minute over here. So Wolves versus Fulham. This one is pretty tight, pretty cagey. Wolves, Fulham are not really back into themselves. The Fulham that was free scoring, Kupiga, Tutano, and all, but they're away. And Wolves are also not very convincing. And then also Pedro Neto is injured. So watu wangu wa FPL pale hivyo, just remember the deadline. You still have like 40 minutes to do your transfers. So you don't bank on Neto. Neto is already injured. So I'd probably go for Hichan. And already Cunha is already out. So Sarabia pale hivyo and Hichan will be good additions to the team. Yeah. So Fulham versus Wolves, I'm going with a narrow win for the home team, a 1-0 or a 2-1. But I'll probably go with I don't see them keeping a clean sheet either. So wale watu wangu wa Nuri, you'll have to depend for points from Wenambele, from up front and not from defense. So Wolves versus Fulham, I'll have to say that I'll go with a 2-1. And then game kubwa pale hivyo jioni, Arsenal versus Brentford. Arsenal looking to extend their winning run, 31 goals in 7 games. So acha tuone Arsenal kama kawaida pale, we are banking on a win. We are going to hit Bournemouth. I'll say this on the pod, and I said it and I'll say it again. Arsenal are going to win big, yeah, something like 4 goals, but they're not going to keep a clean sheet. Arsenal they keep clean sheets at home, so even you see in the run of the games where they've conceded the goals, the 3 goals they've conceded, most of those goals they've conceded at home. 4-1 to Newcastle, and then there was probably a 2-1 win to. It was not Forest. That one was away. 4-1 to Newcastle, and a 3-1 to Liverpool. So you see Arsenal are conceding goals at home. Then on Sunday we have Aston Villa versus Spurs. Palevo Villa looking to beat Spurs because if they don't beat them, Spurs are threatening their position Palevo top 5. So lazima Spurs wajikakamue na lazima bado Villa wajikakamue. As a typical Guna, I'm wishing for a Villa to win so that they can win, they get their fourth bravado, alafu wakikuja pale Hivyo Emirates tunawagota pap. So Villa versus Spurs, this one is going to be more goals. Spurs are conceding more. Van de Ven hajarudi akiwa na form pase. So I would go with a 3-2 or a 3-1 win for Villa. Then 5 o'clock, that one will be playing at 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock pale hivyo tunaingia Brighton versus Forest. I mean, Forest are trying to put up a fight and all, but it's not looking good for them. Yeah, Brighton, Gilmore with a red card last time out, so he'll be missing out. Expect Fabian Gross to do something, and also I'm also hearing Yao Pedro. Yao Pedro is back in training. I don't know if he'll be fit to play, but if he plays, he'll be a good addition for Brighton. So Brighton, I'm giving them a win, a 2-0 win or a 2-1 win. Yeah. This weekend there'll be no goals from so many teams. Like hakutakuwa na bao nyingi hivyo pase. Then we have West Ham versus Burnley also in the 5 p.m. kickoff. Pale hivyo West Ham. This one is an easy West Ham win. Probably I'll go with 4-1 or 4-0. Yeah, because pia Burnley are not scoring exactly, and I don't see them much surviving in league. Ultimately, watashuka. I'd even go as much as say a 5-0 win is possible, considering West Ham are back, Paqueta is back, and with Paqueta back, Kudus and Bowen are also performing. So, Moyes said they're looking to recover the goals that they conceded against Arsenal. So, and they already did that by beating Brentford 4-1. So expect Burnley to be frog matched. Watakimbizwa vile inafaa. This one is going to end probably 5-0, 4-0. Yeah. Then we have Liverpool, the big one of the weekend, the top of the table clash. 1 versus 2. Liverpool versus Man City. Yeah. So this one, I'm going with a 2-2 draw. Yeah, high scoring draw, 2-2 draw. This one is good for the Gunners and it's also good for the league. Yeah, we want it to be more competitive because if City win it or Liverpool win it, this one is basically it will put them in an even greater position. But then again, Liverpool have been winning at home against City. City have been struggling at Anfield. So Liverpool might win, but I'm going with a 2-2 draw. Yeah. Nisikia Njiru, Eric. lazima leo mkamatwe. I'm telling you, this is the weekend whereby ndovu inarudi juu ya mti. Yeah. The return of the elephant. Then we have Chelsea versus Newcastle, the battle of the bastards, pale hivyo on Monday Night Football. Chelsea playing at home at Stamford Bridge. They want to really avenge. You know, last time Newcastle destroyed them 4-1. So Chelsea will want to avenge themselves as well as also make things right after their disappointing loss to Liverpool's teenagers in the Carabao Cup. So I mean, it's not much to do. Najua pia ni Karabobo, it's nothing much, but I feel like Chelsea will want to avenge themselves. And also, if they can beat Newcastle, they can slowly start sneaking in into the top half of the table and maybe they can get themselves into a near chance to European places. So Chelsea will probably win. Chelsea will win 2-1, 2-1 or 3-1. Yeah, because Newcastle are also poor, and they are not. But it will be high scoring, so not 2-1. Probably kitu kama 4-3 hivi, or a 3-2. Newcastle are scoring, but they are also leaking a lot. Yeah. And then remember, it is double game week, so we have Bournemouth versus Luton playing their double game week fixture. Yeah, the double game week fixture is Luton versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth playing Luton at home, especially if they win big against Sheffield United, as I'm predicting. Luton will also be beaten. Yeah, it will be probably something like 3-2. This one will be a close call, but Luton still will lose. Yeah, so that is that. What do you guys think of the predictions? And I'm telling you once again, kabla nimwambia pale hivyo kama kawaida, this is the weekend whereby the elephant gets back to the top of the tree, ndovu inarudi juu ya mti. So a 2-2 draw for Manchester City and a 4-1 win for Arsenal sees that possible, and that one is going to be right into it. Anyways, for this and more, check us out. Pale hivyo, we have an episode that dropped out a couple of days ago talking about FPL and what to do with your double game 28, who to go for, the captaincy picks and all. Basically, just go and check out our page. Yeah, the platform as usual is out there. On we are available on all platforms. Spotify, we are available on Apple Music and Podcast. Pia tuko pale hivyo Amazon, and last but not the least, Google Podcast and YouTube Music. Yeah, YouTube Music. Though you can also check us our YouTube page. We have a couple of snippets. We have a couple of short videos explaining to you some good and important tips on how to make your team. Anyways, reach us out on socials. Tuko pale hivyo Twitter, tuko Instagram, and then we are also, as I told you again, we are on YouTube. Fantasy underscore footy KE. Fantasy Football KE podcast. Enjoying. Keep up with the league, by the way. The league is hotting up. Naona pale hivyo Sich aka El Kwabu. El Kwabu pale hivyo on socials. Wamekuwa wakiletana juu sana pale hivyo na most for the top spot. Where is the jersey going to go? J Mark pia pale hivyo anasema he must maintain it, he is not going to release his position for free. So pale hivyo Fantasy Football KE podcast, the head to head league, it's going to be on fire this weekend. Catch us for more and keep be sure to listen to our latest episode and you'll hear more about us. Anyways, it's been your boy Palevo kama kawaida Papa D. Yeah. And kama kawaida representing the Garas. Keep out for the game. Keep out. Watch out. You're coming. You're coming for the title once more. Ndovu ni cool. Ndovu is back. We are out.